All right, how's it going, folks? Something a little bit different today. Today it's me, it's my 2-month-old Braxton. Everyone else is asleep, so he's joining us today. He should be chill, though, but if he's not, I got that Binky on standby. Anyway, I want to get some of my thoughts on the situation where the CEO of United Healthcare was assassinated in New York City. This is different from what I would usually do because I don't usually talk about hot button topics or anything like that. But I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit because I'd actually like to get my thoughts out there. Whether anyone listens or not, I don't really care. What are you going to do? Anyway, pretty much everyone in America knows about the death of the United Healthcare CEO as he was murdered in broad daylight in Manhattan. And I'm not really going to talk too much about the killer or anything like that. What I actually want to talk about is we're pulling out the Binky. There we go. What I actually want to talk about is the divided reaction that we have. Because like everything in this country, everything seems like it's absolutely divided. Nobody's on the same page. It's all just a 50-50 split. And I know a lot of people want to make this a political thing. But honestly, I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people let their favorite political party tell them how to think. Like if you watch someone on TV or a podcast, a YouTube channel, it's totally fine to enjoy somebody or think that they're intelligent. But if you listen to somebody talk and you agree with literally everything they say, well, I think it's actually time to take a hard look inside of yourself and ask if you're thinking for yourself or not. I don't know. I like to think that I think for myself. I mean, I'm not going to agree with whatever someone says, no matter how intelligent I think they are. But I don't know. I guess I'm blowing myself here. Let's just try and think a little deeper into this, all right? Anyway, I think there's more of an age gap deal we're looking at here, where some people are very upset that there's people out there celebrating the death of the CEO. He was a father, he had a wife, he did have kids, and an element of that is heartbreaking. But the other side is that there's no denying that United Healthcare and pretty much every other healthcare company is innately evil. And if you don't agree with that, I'm sorry to inform you, but these large corporations would walk in your house, they'd slit your throat, and they'd take the change out of your pocket just for a couple extra bucks on their bottom line. They don't care about you. They don't care about your grandma. They'll deny your insulin. They'll deny your surgeries. They just want to get as much money as they possibly can because the bottom line is what matters. That being said, is that the fault of the CEO? Because what people don't like to acknowledge is we all have a price. I want you to put yourself in a situation. You're offered a job for $10 million as the CEO of a company, but you know that this company uses child labor overseas. Are you going to take that job? It's really easy to go on the internet and comment and say, no, I would never take that job. But if you went home, you looked at your kids, and you just thought about how much money that is, I think pretty much most, if not all people, would take that deal. Not because you agree with what's happening, but because at the end of the day, we all have to look out for ourselves to a certain extent. And that is the fault of society. That is the fault of our current economic state in the United States of America, where young people can't afford to live. I mean, your grandfather used to be a milkman or something, had a house with a white picket fence, a dog, and 3 kids. And I'm not saying old people didn't work hard. I'm really not, because I know they've prided themselves as they did work hard. And I'm not saying they faced no trials, no tribulations, but we need to look deeper here. Why are people celebrating this? And it's not so much that this man was taken from us, but what it represents. The large corporations have taken over our country and made it impossible for people to live. Everywhere you go, there's McDonald's. Everywhere you go, there's Walmart. Everywhere you go, there's Burger King, Arby's, Mighty Taco, Starbucks. The mom and pop shops are disappearing, and they're being replaced with more large mega corporations, and everyone keeps going because they can't afford anything else. I mean, they run the world. They pay our wages and they underpay everyone. And as everything gets more expensive, the billionaires get richer and the people who would normally be middle class are moving to lower class. And that's not what life is supposed to be about. I think young people that have access to the internet their entire lives, they've been desensitized by seeing beheading videos when they were 10 years old. You know, you have kind of a point where you realize that you're only on Earth this one time. I don't know if you believe in an afterlife. I do find that most people under the age of 40 don't believe there's an afterlife. That being said, that means this is it. Me, you here at this same time, this is all we got. The only time we're ever going to get to raise our kids, we're ever going to be able to watch these sports together, or whatever we bond on. This is it. And it's hard to think that our one and only life is being used to be dangled around by these mega corporations that want us to work 40 to 60 hours, not even to get by. It's not just get by, but pretty much not even be able to make it. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. It's not right. It's not right that our citizens have to live this way. These companies don't care about you. They just want as much power and money as they could possibly get. Right now, they have it. Right now, they have lives in a stranglehold, and as the years go by, their control is getting heavier, and I think that's what this represents for a lot of people, is that the bigger man needs to be taken out by any means necessary. Does that mean that that specific man is the reason the world is the way it is? No, probably not. I'm not saying he's a saint, but I mean, he could be evil, but I don't know. I think people are just frustrated. People are frustrated with the state of the world right now, and I think people are losing their minds, and they just want to be on Earth and enjoy their lives, and they feel like they can't, and they feel frustrated. They feel trapped, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm absolutely nuts. I could be nuts. Right, Braxton? Let him know, Braxton. Is your father nuts? Here, we're going to put Braxton up to the stand. Braxton, let him know what you think of this current situation. Well, say something. Come on, say something. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it.